Hello everyone. This is another video of string fraud. Okay, this is the fourth video, maybe, I guess. Okay, so due to Puja, maybe I will not be able to upload videos for a few days. That's why we are little hurrying up. I think two videos were uploading, I think, successfully, maybe successively. Okay, so let's go forward. So this is a program of string. String is a little difficult, you can say little complex uh, compared to arrays or single dimensional array. Basically, if it is just for numbers, numbers are very easy to check, like with equal equal you can check, and it is very easy to add and etc etc. So numbers are very simpler, if you say, because from my perspective I will say that it is a little bit much simpler than string. Whenever I get programmings in my examinations, I haven't ever attempted string programming because I don't believe that I can do it carry it out successfully in the examination hall. Okay, during that tension moment, okay, it's very difficult to the complex to do it very properly. Okay, so I prefer obviously string or double or these kind of primitive data type based programmings, not string programmings. Okay, I generally avoid those. Okay, but if you want, you can do also, obviously. Okay, so let's make concept clear. So this is a program about reversing all the characters or all the words of a sentence. For this is enter a sentence. So for example, here is a sentence. Every word will be changed. Just the opposite way it will be reversed. It will be reversed. For example, if there is a single we are playing, for example, if this is the sentence, sentence will be reversed. Sentence will be reversed. The sentence will be we are playing. Playing are we. It will be playing are we. Just the sentence will be reversed. Laterally inversed it will be. Okay. So we cannot apply that trick like whenever we are taking out any character and we are just uh, reversing it, or rather you can say we are taking out an character from the main string and then another string we are taking, and we are just writing that this, for example, this character plus this string. So like this we have already used by reversing using this. So a word, if it is told to reverse like this, you can reverse, but the words or the characters of each word you cannot change. Just the words will be laterally inversed, but each character of that word will not be changed. Like for example, we is there, we will remain as we only. Just the position of we will be changed in the sentence, but you cannot, the we will not be ew. Okay, that will not be the case. So that becomes a little complex than the previous one, because that was very easy which we were doing before. Okay, this is little complex, you can see. Doesn't matter, I am explaining you, it will be simpler for you, doesn't matter. Okay, see, enter a sentence will be entered here. Three string variables we have already declared. Three string variables we have declared here: st, st1 and st2. Then a sentence is entered in st. Okay, now we are adding a space after, one space is added after st. Why this is added, I will tell you. The the concept is the same as before. Whatever the a sentence may be here, this is the first word, for example, this is the second word, this is the third word, for example, these are the, I am just writing the position name. This is the first word, this is the second word, this is the third word, like this it is given. Okay, so between two words what is present, that is the key note you have to remember. Between the two words what is present, space is present. A space we enter, that enter key we the press, that is the space. A space is we get a space here. Okay, so whenever in the whole string, whenever you find a space, that means already a word is encountered by the I loop. Already a word is present before space. The word before space, this is the keynote. This is the key thing to be taken. Whenever the I loop we are taking now, we are checking that whether this I value or the uh, I position of the string is equal to space or not. If it is space, that means before that space a word is present. Now why we are applying a space after the string? Generally after entering a sentence we don't give space, generally we don't give space. Okay, so obviously the space is not there. So if a space is not there, how a word can be before that? Though there is a word before that, but the computer will not understand it. The program is like a word is there before the space, and at last the space is not there. So then there will be a problem with this last word. That last word will not be manipulated, will not be entered in the final output. Okay, because there is no space after the last word. Okay, so therefore we need to enter a space after the entering a string. After we get an input, a string we are getting, after a sentence we are getting from the user, we are applying a space, or we are adding a space at the end of the string. Okay, now the calculation part is there, now the main part is there. I, obviously it will, first value of I will be 0. I less than st dot length. This is the as same as the previous program which I told you, that I is less than st dot length. Obviously it will less than st dot length. It is not -1 is not given, because 1 minus 1 is always there. For example, if st dot length is 5, it will go up to 4, 0 to 4, because position is 0 to 4, and 0 to 4 is 5 only. Means the number of characters present if we count from 0 to 4 is 5 only. 0 1 2 3 4, 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so those are 5 only. Done. Okay, this much you got. Now next is if st dot char at I means what? First is 0. See, I loop is declared just to go from the 0th position of the string to the last position. Okay, and inside that loop we are doing the calculations. So now if st dot char at I means a character at 0 position, first I value 0, so obviously if that position is space, I told na, whenever it hits is not equals to space. If it is not equals to space, see, if it is equals to space, that means already in st1 a word is stored. If it is not equals to space, that means what? A character is present there. We need to add that character. Obviously this word is there. For example, this V is there. W is, we are getting W first as 0 position. So W is not a space, so it will be added to st1. Simply just store it in st1 for calculations. Okay, then again it will not be a space. Again next it is E. So again this V will be stored in st1 for the first time. Okay, then when it will hit the space in between, this else part will execute. See, else part is st2, it is another string, equals to st1, this V, st1, this part, this V, this st2 equals to st1 plus space plus st2, st2 equals to st1 plus space plus st2. Obviously because at st2 is first time empty, st1 is V, this one is V, so what it will be? V and space will be present here, plus st2 is nothing, empty. Done. So now this is st2. Okay, next time we are playing, so next time obviously it will be R will be stored in that st1, because there is no space. R will be stored, then it will hit the space, so R is already in st1, then it will hit the space, it will go to the else part. Now st1 has R. Now see, st1 has R, st2 equals to st1 has R plus space plus st2, V space, so RV. See, it is already, you are getting the reverse thing. We are playing, so RV is done. Up to RV we came. Then again it will go to the again playing will be stored here, and since we already added a space at the end of this playing or the end of this string, so this playing will also be stored. First it will stored in st1, then it will hit this space. So this playing now will also be stored in st2. So it will finally it will be playing rv. The letters will be, if it is capital, it will be capital. The case will not be changed. Case will not change. Case will not change. Okay, case will not change. Is the if it is in lowercase, it will remain in lowercase. If it is in uppercase, it will remain in uppercase. Okay, case will not change. Just the order of the characters or the order of the words will be reversed, laterally inversed. Okay, so the very key point is, this is a word. For example, for w represents any word is present, because a sentence comprises of many words. Okay, then space is there. For example, this is word 1, this is word 2, so space is after a word. Space is after a word. This is the key point which you need to remember. With remembering this, you need to frame the program. That after, space is after the word. That means first we will get the word, then the space. So if it is not a space, obviously it is a word. We will store it. As soon as we will hit a space, as soon as we will get a space, that means one word we already got in st1. That we need to add to st2 in a reverse manner. Just like we were adding we were reversing any single word. We are reversing this. Okay. First time, obviously, if it is reversing na, then st2. For example, anything if you are reversing na. For example, st2 holds the final string, then you cannot write st2 plus something, because this is not reverse. This is the original order. Whenever it will be told you to reverse it, then st2 will not be added first. First the another string will be added, then st2 will always be added, then it will get reversed. Remember this very carefully. Listen to this very carefully, then it will be reversed. If it is told to reverse you, then then this variable which is storing the final string, that will be you will be adding it at the last. Okay, then it will be reversed automatically. Okay, so these were the two string programming which we discussed before, and now this is the reversing one, which creates a little bit of problem, so I just explained it. If you have any problem still present in your mind, then you can just post your comments. Okay, till then, stay safe, bye bye, and enjoy your puja vacations. Thank you.